So the day I got laid off was a very emotional day, and I went to bed and it was hard for me to sleep that night, but I got a little bit of sleep and I woke up and I was like, okay, I needed to feel like some sense of control over the matter. So one of the things that I did the day after being laid off is I wrote down two lists. I wrote a list of all of my monthly expenses, and then a list beside that, I wrote a list of my income, my monthly income. I am fortunate that, I lost my 9 to 5, which is by far, or was by far, my biggest revenue stream. But I do have two other sources of income right now. So many of you may know that I work as a virtual assistant for the Pilates studio that I attend. So I make $300 a month doing that. And then I do content creation, which I'll talk to you more about that. But I do make money from the ads that you all see. So thank you for everyone who's ever watched an ad. So thank you. But yeah, so that is what I did. And I'm going to show y'all that today. And I'm going to walk you through everything. And then we're going to see the difference between my expenses and my income, my now reduced income. So first up are my expenses. By far, my largest expense is my mortgage, and that I'm rounding up to $2,800 a month. Yeah. So yeah, that, as you'll see, by far that is my largest expense. Next, I'm going to do all the debt that I have to pay every month. So these are based on my last month statements that I got, the minimum that I had to pay for my credit cards. I now have 4 credit cards. In January, I was able to pay off one credit card, but it had a really low balance compared to the other ones. I think it was like 800 or so. It's between like 500 and 800. I'm trying to remember, but I was able to pay that off in January before I got laid off. So now I'm just down to the 4 credit cards. So first is my Citi card. So that, I'm saying that is $384 a month. Next is my Bilt credit card. So that one is $341 a month. Next is my Amex card, which I only have that because it's through Delta and I get the frequent flyer miles thing. So that's why I have that credit card. But that one is $214. And then my Chase card, which is $144. Okay, so, forgot. Where are student loans? So those are my debts that I have to pay currently. I do have student loans, but I am hoping that I can get those paused because I'm unemployed right now. I haven't talked to them yet, which I probably should have talked to them before I made this video just to confirm. But hopefully I can get those deferred because that would make things better. But just in case I can't, let me add those. So student loans are, I think they're $220. Had to go back and check. It's actually not $220, it's $224. Okay, so those are my debts. And now, what are my other monthly bills? So one is groceries. So normally, if you've been watching like my normal paycheck budget videos, normally I budget $200 for each paycheck for groceries. If you aren't aware, so I'm single, I don't have any kids, and I live by myself. So I'm just buying groceries for me. And with cooking, if I cook, I can usually get anywhere from 3 to 4 meals every time I cook. So that's why, if you're thinking like, oh, that's low, that's why, because it's just me and I eat a lot of leftovers. But I'm thinking that I can get that down. So instead of $400 a month, I'm gonna aim for $350. We'll see. We'll see if things keep going up. If they do keep going up, then maybe I need to bring it back up to 400, but we'll see. Next is my water bill. And so that changes every month, but I'm gonna estimate it at $60 because that's been close to what it's been for the past like several months. Next is my energy bill, and I'm going to estimate that at $150. My next expense is the gym, and then I'm gonna follow that up with Pilates. So some of y'all may be thinking like you should just give those things up. They bring me joy, and they're also a distraction. It is scientific, actually. Like there's science behind this, that exercising improves your mood. It releases hormones in your brain, like happy hormones, and it makes you feel better. So even though my life situation has not changed, it makes me feel better. So Pilates also is like a social thing for me. I live alone, and yeah, so I try to, it helps for socialization, okay? It's good for me to get out of the house. At the gym, I don't really talk to anybody, but at Pilates, I'm still like a naturally quiet person, but I enjoy being at the studio. I enjoy the conversations that happen at the studio. Yeah, it's just a fun time, and I get to know people better. So I don't want to give up Pilates. I did talk to the owner of the Pilates studio to let her know, hey, I got laid off. And I was like, I'm not trying to cancel my membership, because not only am I the virtual assistant, but I'm a member as well. Like I take the classes. So I told her, like, I'm not trying to cancel my membership. I just want to let you know that if in the future I need to cancel it, that's why. And so she was saying if it ever gets to that point that she can work things out with me, basically. But my situation isn't as bad right now. So I'm still paying the $100 a month. And then the gym, that's where I do strength training and strength training and the Stairmaster. I'm trying to grow my glutes. So trying to do like 15 minutes, a minimum of 15 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then like work my way up from there. But anyway, it's just a way to make me happy during the day and a reason to get out of the house. So I don't want to give those up, at least for now. So next is my phone bill, which is $15 a month.
That brings us to the partner of today's video, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. So everybody wants to cut back on your monthly bills, but you don't necessarily want to sacrifice luxuries or your lifestyle. Mint Mobile lets you cut back on your phone bill without having to sacrifice anything. And y'all know that I have been trying to find ways to cut back on all of my expenses. So I've been using Mint Mobile for the last 3 months, and I've been loving it. When you switch over, you'll get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. So I can go work for an afternoon at a coffee shop, and I can still take calls there or upload videos to YouTube. When you switch, you can bring your own phone, and for those of us who've had the same phone number since middle school, good news, you can keep your old phone number too. Switching is really easy. It took me all of 15 minutes to do this. They have the eSIMs, so you can sign up and it'll activate immediately on your phone. And if your phone doesn't have an eSIM, then they will ship you a physical SIM card to your house for free. They also don't have any retail stores, so you don't have to deal with like any salesperson. Everything is done online. But if you ever do need help, you can utilize their customer care team which is available 7 days a week. You can sign up for a plan that is as low as $15 a month. And with all the money that you'll save with Mint Mobile, you can use that money elsewhere on things that matter the most to you. So if you want to save money without having to sacrifice quality, go to trymintmobile.com/lifeandnumbers, and the link is also in my description box below, and you'll receive a premium wireless plan for $15 a month if you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you, Mint Mobile, for partnering with me today, and let's get back to the video.
Okay, next is my internet plan. So that is $84 a month. My security plan, and that is $30 a month. Apple Music is $12 a month. Apple Storage, which as a content creator, that's not really something that I can get around. I have thousands of videos on my phone, like thousands. I need the extra storage. So that is $10 a month. Epidemic Sound. So that is another content creation thing. That is where, like, anytime my videos have music in the background, that's where I get my music from. So Epidemic Sound, that's $18 a month. My car wash is $25 a month. Now that is something that I am considering getting rid of. Right now it's February, so it's still cold, so I don't want to wash my car myself now. But by the time it hits like April, May, I may give up the car wash and just start washing my car myself, because I do have a house and I have a hose right there. So, and it'll be warm outside. So, I guess I'll start doing it myself maybe. If, if the savings is just going down and down and down. Gotta do what I gotta do. I shouldn't talk like that, because I'm almost speaking it into existence that I still won't have a job by then. I don't know what can happen by April. So, and then gas for my car. So I don't go to a lot of places, and the places that I do go to are not that far from me. So I'm estimating $50 a month for gas. There are certain months where I'm traveling, then I'll have to spend more, but usually I don't have to fill up my car like that. So I'm doing $50. And then toiletries, I'm gonna estimate that at $75. I do want to say, while I'm adding all this up, I do want to say that one of you are so nice because you gifted me a 6-month Kindle Unlimited subscription. In the video where I was all emotional and stuff, I was saying like, I gotta cut things out. I gotta get rid of Kindle Unlimited and stuff like that. And you gifted me a membership, so I just want to shout you out. So thank you, kind person on the internet. That was like, that blew me away. When I got the email, I thought it was just going to be for like a month, and even that I was like super grateful for. But then when I saw it was 6 months, I was like, oh my gosh. So thank you. But yes, so this is my overall list of things that I'm deeming as must-haves for now. For anyone who's like, why is Apple Music a must-have? Again, I live alone, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking right now. Do you hear that? It's silence. Yes. I'll go crazy if I don't have music. I have to listen. I have to listen to music. I listen to music every single day. For me, that's not really a choice. That's not something it's not something up for debate for me. Okay, so let me add all this up. So my total is $5,011. That is my that's my monthly expenses. So let's do the income. It won't take nearly as long to list all that out. So first on my income is being a virtual assistant. I'm just gonna do VA for short. And that is a set amount. That is why is my handwriting so bad? That is $300 per month. And then my second income is through YouTube. Now this, YouTube goes up and down, so it's hard to know an exact price, or not a price, but an exact amount with YouTube because it changes. It changes all the time. So a little thing about my channel, even though I've been on YouTube since July of 2015, I did not become monetized until like July of 2020. And since then, before December of 2024, the most I'd ever made from YouTube was $300 a month. And that was like a one-time thing. And then every other time it's been, like for the last year, it's been between like $100 and $200 a month. Then in December, I had the video where I did the no buy challenge, and that like took off and it brought in a lot of views and a lot of new subscribers. And that month I made like $700, and I put that out at the end of December, and I'm still able to make like $700. And then January, that's when the bulk of the videos, that's when the bulk of the views came in for that one video. And so then I was able to make like $900 in January. I don't really know what to put for this. As you all know, as the majority of y'all know, you're probably new around here. So you found me through the video of me being laid off. So that video has taken off and has brought in a lot of views, and it has dramatically increased my analytics. So I'll talk about how I'm doing in February at a later video, but I don't know if I can continue getting numbers like that, getting views like that. So I don't want to base what I'm making in February. Like, I don't want to set that as a standard if I haven't proven that I can keep creating that. So I am going to say that I think that I can consistently make 1,000 a month from YouTube ads. Very recently, I became monetized on TikTok now. But let me go ahead and tell you, TikTok does not do the same type of ad revenue that YouTube does. YouTube pays you by the views on your video when those videos have ads on them. TikTok pays you based on how many views a video gets, period. And also how long you're watching. So like a view, in order for a view to count, they have to watch at least 5 seconds of that video. And then they also can't see it on their like friends list. They have to see the video on your For You page, which I didn't know that. I thought, here I am thinking that I'm supporting my favorite creators and liking their stuff when I'm on my like friends list. But apparently they're not making money for any of those views. Like, you have to watch it on the For You channel or page. So yeah. I put a video out on TikTok the other day and it got like 9,000 views, which is great, but it made like $3. So, on YouTube, I would have made more than $3 for one video that had 9,000 views. So I don't really know. What's going to happen with the TikTok views. If I can crank it up over there on TikTok and each video can keep getting a lot of views and keep getting a lot of views, I guess I'll add them in. I really have only been paid for one video though, so that's why it's hard for me to gauge, but I don't know. Let's be optimistic and let's say that it can match my virtual assistant money. Let's say it can match that. That's a big if. We don't know. Well, I'll see. I'll keep y'all updated on this stuff. Oh, sorry, I forgot about unemployment. So I have applied for unemployment. I just haven't received it yet. And I think I'm going to. Yeah, I just haven't yet. I don't know how long that stuff takes. But for unemployment, I think that I'm going to be getting $600 a week, which is $2,400 a month. So if I add all of that up, I'm at $4,000. That's a lot better. That's a lot better, because without the unemployment, it was going to be $1,600. So I'm still in the negative. Still in the negative. And unemployment only lasts for 3 months. But I could have a job 3 months from now. We don't know. So based on this, I'm going to be doubling down on content creation. That's the only thing that is variable on my income list, because the VA money is set. That sounds weird. The virtual assistant money is set. The unemployment is set. Like, those are finite amounts, but theoretically YouTube and TikTok are infinite amounts. So look, if you see me in my personal life and you see me out and I'm filming and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, mind your business, okay? Because mind your business, because I need money. Those of you who are watching the videos and coming back to every video, thank you so much, because y'all are literally funding my life at the moment, because y'all are a job now. I've seen other people in the comment section say like, oh, you should just like become a full-time content creator now. And I kind of already am, because, you know, this is how I'm making money now. But I get what they're saying, and I have thought about like, should I just like double down on this, and this meaning like content creation, and just see where it goes from here. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of ifs when it comes to content creation, and having a 9-to-5 and a salary is a lot more stability, and yet you're also at the mercy of someone else deciding like, yeah, you're too expensive now, we're getting rid of you. So I guess there never really is stability, is there? It's a lot to think about. But for now, I am still applying for jobs. Okay, so that is my current financial situation. I am in the hole every month by $1,111. That's funny. That's a angel numbers. Anyway, but yeah, I am in the negative by that amount each month. So that's where I'm at with things. Let this be a lesson to everyone to have multiple streams of income, because even if they're not a lot, it's still better than nothing. So if you find yourself in a similar situation to me, I would suggest doing this yourself. When I did this, it brought, you know, it made my situation more real, but it also, I have like numbers that I can focus on versus just spiraling because I don't really know what's going to happen, right? So I definitely suggest doing this. Of course, your numbers are going to be different than my numbers. You may not be in the negative every month, or you may be in a even deeper hole than me, but either way, it's going to work out for us. Everything's going to work out. We don't know when, but it will work out at some point in the future. So I want to say thank you for watching this video. Leave some comments down below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you next time.